Hi guys. Today I want to spend about 3 minutes to tell you a story about a romance I once had with Tyra Banks. Now this was, wow, I think I was probably about 28, 29. I might have been 30 years old. I was probably very near to 30 years old at the time. And I was actually doing some work at a property owned by the American actor, half Bermudian, Michael Douglas. And he had a place, a property, if you all know it, on the South Shore. Those who know Bermuda, on the South Shore, it was called Ariel Sands, a lovely little resort that had about 30, 40 cottages where people would come from overseas to spend a lot of money and just chill out. So there was a period of a few months I was doing some work there with one of my mates. He had me on a contract with him, and I had met some wonderful people during my time there working there. So my mate was named. His nickname was Dingy. His actual name was Alistair. He was about a 6'3", tall, long, blonde-headed Irishman. Well, his parents were Irish. He was born in Dublin, I believe. Yeah, his parents made a special effort to ensure that he was born in the land of their birth, and I think that's a wonderful thing. But this man Dingy, his proper name being Alistair, we were doing some work there. So let me speed the story up because I did say 3 minutes, and I do like to be a man of my word. Found out that there was going to be a photo shoot coming up for a week long photo shoot for a Victoria's Secret model, and one of those special models was going to be none other than the beautiful, the well formed, the lovely supermodel at the time. She hadn't quite broken into acting yet, but Tyra Banks. So Tyra Banks was going to be at Ariel Sands for a period of 1 week, which gave me ample opportunity to work my charms on her. Anyway, the week came, when the models they arrived or whatnot, and I remember going on the first day on that Monday. They had arrived, and there was a lot of like activity as they were being put into the cottages, and being all that planning stuff was going on. So I know it's not the best time for me to meet Tyra or Tyra to meet me. I had to make sure that things they went according to my plans. Oh well, as it turns out, I don't think it was the second day nor the third day that I would finally get to see Tyra Banks, because again they were going out some days early mornings, coming back in the afternoon. Typically I'm showing up at 8 o'clock, and it's about ensuring that our paths cross. My nails look atrocious. Anyway, um, I had it planned. I had it absolutely planned. I knew what I would say to her when I got next to her. I knew what her response would be, and I knew what the reply to her reply would be. I had this thing sorted, no doubt in my mind. And then the day it happened, I had arrived. I parked the car. The car I had to park on top of the hill, and I spied her just as I was coming down the steps, descending to get onto the main path, and she was headed up the same path. Finally, me, Robert, all 5'7.5" of me, would get to meet. I need to find out how tall Tyra Banks actually is. So anyway, I'm on my way down the path. Each footstep I took was solid with intent, and Tyra was on her way up the footpath, and each step that she took was no more than a beautiful glide towards her destiny with me. So we got within 20 feet, my heart quickened. We got within 10 feet, my heart quickened and the seams began to burst. And as I approached her, in our passing, I said to her, "Ah," which she did not acknowledge. And I kept walking, and she kept walking. And in that moment, I let her go. In some ways, I broke her heart. And she's not aware of it. Anyway, I think at this stage in our relationship, we would have blown it out anyway. She would have been, probably just a bit too much work for me, and I would have moved on. So, Tyra, maybe in the next life. Maybe in the next life. Anyway, guys, thank you for listening. This is a true story. I am not telling you a lie. You take care. I'm heading to the gym a little later. Remember, it takes effort to succeed. Cool. Talk to you later.